Hey everybody! It's Wednesday, November the 16th. It's been a couple weeks since I did my last video. I've been really busy working on my novel for NaNoWriMo, and if you forget, just watch my last video. But basically, I'm at the halfway point in the month, and currently I'm about 4 days behind. I've written about almost 22,000 words of the 50,000, so I've got some work to do for the rest of the month, but I am hopeful that things are going to progress and that I will finish my book. I've been living here for like a year and a half, yeah, about a year and a half, and it's kind of a sketchy place, and there's always like police cars around here. I don't think anybody's been like murdered or anything. It's just there's just a lot of weird people. But anyway, the other night it was like 2:30 in the morning. I was just about to go to sleep, and I heard somebody out in my hallway out there, and they fell on my door, or at least it sounded like they fell on the door. So I'm like, oh, some drunk person is trying to stumble home, and they just ran into my door. That's fine. Then I start hearing them try to open the door. I'm like, oh, they're just getting up. They think they're just on the floor and they have to prop themselves up so they can continue on in their apartment. No, they continue to try to use their keys, open my door for about 20 minutes, I think it was. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, these doors aren't very secure. I don't know if somebody else's key could miraculously get in here, so I'm kind of freaked out. My phone is like broken. Or it was broken. It's not broken anymore, but it was broken, so it's not like I could really call anybody immediately. So I had Skype, and thankfully I have unlimited Ontario or unlimited Canada and US that I get like for $30 a year or something. So I managed. So I was kind of like freaking out because I didn't want some crazy drunk guy busting into my apartment and thinking that it's his apartment and seeing me in here and be like trying to like go after me or whatever. That's what I was afraid of. Otherwise I would have just like walked up to the door, opened it, and been like, hey buddy, wrong apartment. But since the guy was drunk, because I could smell the alcohol, like I went up near the door and I could smell alcohol through the door. It was awful. But anyway, since the guy was drunk, I have terrible experiences with drunk people, and I don't like drunk people. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna call the police and have them come over and they can deal with this guy. So I managed to find an actual 7-digit number, because obviously you can't call 911 with Skype, and it wasn't really an emergency, so I was like, whatever. So I'll call the 7-digit number, and they came, and unfortunately the guy finally gave up opening the door about 2 minutes before the cops came. So like they come to my door and they're like, hey, so what's going on? And I'm like, there was some guy trying to get in here, and I think he was drunk, and I don't know where he went. So apparently they just went to go look for him to make sure he wasn't collapsed in a stairwell or something, or trying to get into somebody else's apartment thinking it's his. So yeah, that was my weird experience for the night. It was kind of scary because I'm not very strong, and if somebody broke into my apartment, I have no way of protecting myself. I'm not sure when I'm gonna have time to post another video, but I know once November is over, I will definitely have more time. But yeah, currently I'm spending a lot of my free time just writing, and which is good because I'm being creative, and I'm not very creative normally. So so yeah, comment, rate, subscribe, follow me on those other places like Tumblr and Twitter, and yeah, hope everybody has a good rest of the week. Bye!